for me right now, I don't want to own anything. It's just even though there are a few stocks like these that are going up, I just feel much more comfortable being in cash. Uh, what about you guys? Arusha, you obviously own a
Well,
few
yeah, I own a
shares.
little bit. It's insignificant. We have another question here on Zoom. It broke out on February 20th, so we were still in uptrend at that point. And
Hmm.
so, if you were in it, do you still follow the 8-week hold rule? Which is an interesting question. And these are things that are just up to each individual. If that was your only position, if you were up on it, then yeah, then it's up to you whether you want to keep giving a chance. But
Well,
for
yes and no on that particular thing, because Bill does say not to let a big winner turn into a loser. So it does give
yeah,
you
it's a good
the
point too.
the
Yeah.
out to if you're up more than 20% on something and then it comes in, you would be more likely to sell that. You can do whatever you want, but you don't have to abide by that 8-week rule once it comes in and you're flat because then something could be up 30% and then you're down 7%. And so you don't have to wait, but you can hold on to it.
Even in really strong markets, and if I'm up 20% in under 3 weeks, triggering that 8-week hold rule, I still won't hold all my position. I like to take something off because in the past, at least for me, I round trip too many of them. So I like to take some off and say, okay, let me hold the rest to see if I can. So that's where it just comes up to you. But yeah, Mike brings up a good point. If you're up 20, there's another rule. If you're up 20% and now you round trip it, that's a sell too.
Yeah, and just looking at the weekly chart, you see when it hit the 21%. I mean, look at the range that week. It
Yeah.
had gone all the way from the entry point up 20% and then closed kind of halfway in the range. It's just very volatile.